Haunted wall mystery unveiled. I never thought my cozy little apartment could hold anything sinister until last night. It all started when Max, my overly friendly golden retriever, began barking at a seemingly ordinary spot on the living room wall. At first, I thought he was just sensing a bug or, at worst, a mouse. But the intensity of his barks was unsettling. This wasn't the usual playful bark, it was as if he was warning me. Curious and a bit amused, I walked over to the wall, thinking I'd humor him by investigating. That's when the room's temperature seemed to drop, and the air grew heavy with an unexplainable chill. As I reached out to touch the wall, half expecting to feel a cold draft or something mundane, my fingers brushed against the surface, and something cold and clammy seized my hand. My heart nearly stopped as I felt the unmistakable sensation of fingers, long, bony, and unyielding, wrapping around mine. Panic surged through me, and I yanked my hand back, stumbling away in terror. Max's barking crescendoed into a frantic, desperate howl, his eyes wide and fixed on the spot where I'd just been touched. In a state of disbelief, I stared at the wall, expecting to see some rational explanation. But the wall was blank, unremarkable, and yet, the memory of a chilling grip lingered. I could feel a presence, something intangible but undeniably there, lurking just beyond the surface. Max, usually fearless, cowered beside me, his body trembling. I knew then that whatever was behind the wall was not of this world. I could feel its malevolence, a dark hunger that threatened to reach through the confines of its hidden realm. I spent the rest of the night clutching Max, every creak and whisper of the wind sending shivers down my spine. By morning, the sunlight seemed to banish the fear, but the memory of that touch remained. I called in a favor from a friend who dabbled in the paranormal, hoping for answers. As he examined the wall, his expression turned grim. "This isn't just a haunting," he whispered, his voice barely audible. "It's a gateway." I realized then that my apartment was not a refuge but a threshold, a thin barrier separating our world from something darker. And as I looked at the wall, I knew the entity was still there, waiting for another chance to reach out.